Hello. Hello, people.
Hello.
Andrea, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Fantastic. You? Good?
Very good.
Very nice. Yvette and Simone, how are you?
Hi.
Good?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tô ouvindo muito baixo. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Okay. Jacqueline, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Very good. Thank you very much for joining the class. China Beatrice, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, and you?
Very good. Thank you very much. Larissa, hello. How are you?
I am fine.
Very good. Hey guys, what's up? You all right? Bruno, how are you? Good. How was your weekend?
Normal.
Huh?
Normal.
What do you mean normal? Explain. Be more specific.
I sleep in
Okay, you slept and you slept again. So, you spent the whole weekend like sleeping. Very good. It's a nice way to spend the weekend, actually. Very good. Did you take a shower?
Yes.
When?
I think
Today. Yesterday.
no, I think 11.
11. Today?
Yes.
You mean today? Or yesterday?
Today.
Today, not yesterday. Good. Fair enough. Hello, girl. Leticia. How are you? Very nice. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Huh? You don't know how it was? Same old things. And what are they? What are the same old things in your life? Okay, what did you eat? Did you eat pizza? Did you eat hamburger? Did you, what, barbecue? When did you take a shower? Today? No, you didn't. Today? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did or you did not? So you did not. You did. Fair enough. Okay, thank you very much. Lucas, what's up? Good? So, how was your weekend? Regular, normal.
Regular.
Okay, so what is it like?
I heard music and tell my family and share to my phone.
Okay, so you helped your family and you listen to music, and what else?
I read in the internet and play games.
And you played games and you surfed on the internet. That's good. Did you take a shower?
Yes.
When?
Today and yesterday.
And Saturday, no?
And Saturday too.
Right. Every day
Every day.
or every night?
Every night or today I'll take a shower.
Okay, you take a shower every night, but today you took a shower during the day. Fair enough. All right, very good. Thank you so much. Maria? It's Mary. How are you, Mary? How are you?
I'm fine.
Right? How was your weekend? Good. What did you do?
Como é que eu falo? Fui no salão da minha tia.
Okay, I went to my aunt's saloon. So you went to your aunt's saloon. She's a hairdresser, I guess. Right. And what else did you do?
My house.
Oh, you stayed in your house. So you didn't do anything like special? Nothing? Okay, fair enough. Did you take a shower? When? Today or yesterday? Not yesterday. Yesterday, no. Just today. Okay, no shower yesterday. You know what? Because it was very cold yesterday, right? And today is very hot. Am I right? So you did not take a shower yesterday because it was cold. I see. And today, what time did you take a shower today?
11.
11. Fair enough. Thank you very much. Andrea, how was your weekend? Tell us. We are very curious to know about your weekend.
Saturday,
I was.
Como que eu falo? Eu fui no supermercado.
I went to the supermarket.
I went to supermarket. Sunday, fiquei em casa, at home.
Oh, you stayed home. Good.
Yes.
Did you take a shower?
Yes.
Today or yesterday?
No. Today.
Yesterday, no.
Yes.
But you said today. You didn't say yesterday.
Today. Todos os dias.
Every day.
Every day.
Very good. Good for you. All right. Thank you very much for joining the class. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ivete and Simone. Hello. So, I'm very curious to know about your weekend. Tell us what you did.
My weekend is good, very good.
It's very good, right?
Yeah.
So, how did you spend the weekend? What did you do?
And on Saturday, I went to get my nails.
Okay. So you went to get your nails done. Very good. Let me see your nails again. Let me see it again, please. Do this.
Dawn, né?
Do
Dawn.
this. Do this. Let me see your nails. Ah, that's good. Nice color. Fantastic. Congratulations. Right.
And,
what else?
Meeting with my friends.
Good.
And on Sunday, I was in my house.
Okay, fair enough. I'm gonna change my question.
I watching Netflix.
Watching Netflix. It's a good time. That's a good way of spending time. I did this too. I'm gonna change my question. Have you taken a shower? You see that it's not simple present now, it's present perfect. Have you taken a shower?
Today, no. Last night.
Last night. So you took a shower last night.
Yes.
You haven't taken a shower so far today.
No, not today.
But do you intend to? You intend to? Or okay, I have another question for you. Do you intend to take a shower or do you pretend to take a shower? I intend to take a shower today. You see, because she's very clever. Hey guys, you know the meaning of the verb pretend, right? So what's the meaning of pretend? In Portuguese, of course. What's the meaning? We have intend and pretend. What would that mean?
Intend is pretending. Agora, pretend.
Pretend and pretend. What is it? That's it. Say it louder, please. Say it louder. You say fingir. That's the meaning of
Fingir.
pretend.
Como?
Pretend. So if you say it like this, I pretend to take a shower. You're gonna be saying, eu finjo tomar banho.
No.
No, you don't have to say pretend. Intend is the right verb in this situation. All right, thank you very much for joining the class. Simone, please, let me see your face. How are you?
I'm fine.
How was your weekend? Good?
Não lembro o que eu fiz no sábado. Putz.
Drink? Did you drink?
Não.
No?
Sleep, dormir?
Did you eat? What did you eat? Pizza, hamburger?
Putz, não lembro. Sorry, não lembro.
You don't remember what you did? Jesus Christ. I guess your weekend was really nice. It's really busy.
She forgot. Puta, não lembro. Wow.
All right. No problem, but I have another question for you. Did you take a shower? Do you remember if you took a shower? No, you didn't take a shower.
Yesterday.
Yesterday you took a shower, not today. Right. Fair enough. Thank you so much for joining the class, you girls. Thank you so much. Taina, how are you?
I'm fine.
Very nice. I'm really happy to see you here. So tell us a little bit about your weekend, what you did, things you ate, places you went to, if you had a party, if you had a barbecue, pool time, whatever.
No.
Tell us.
No,
Nothing.
No.
Okay,
Nothing.
but
I
I
sleep with,
guess you stayed home with your family, right?
yeah,
Okay, but did you take a shower?
yeah, of course.
When? Of course what? Of course yes, of course not.
Every day.
Every day or every night?
Every day.
Every day, not every night.
No.
You don't take a shower at night? Never. All right, fair enough. Thank you very much for joining the class. Larissa, hello baby, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine.
Very good. So, what can you tell us about your weekend?
This is good.
Huh?
Good.
Good? Okay. Can you be like more specific? Like things you did, places you went to, things you ate, and whatever, and so on.
Como eu falo que no sábado eu fui para casa da minha avó?
Right. On Saturday, I went to my grandmother's house.
On Saturday I went to house.
My grandmother's
Grandmother's house.
Very good. Did you have a barbecue or something like that?
No.
No barbecue? Did you take a shower?
Yes.
Today?
Yes.
Yesterday?
Yes.
Today or yesterday? Come on.
Os dois.
Both. Both. Very good. Thank you very much for joining the class. Thank you. Jacqueline, it's your turn. Tell us everything about your weekend, things you did, things you ate, places you went to, if you took a shower, if you had a barbecue, if you had a pool time, and so on.
Hi, today. No, pera. No, today a shower.
No shower today. I totally
No shower
understand,
today.
and I respect, because we need to save water for the future. I've been saying this for quite a long time. Continue.
Ai, meu Deus.
Come on, did you take a shower? No shower. Okay.
No shower.
Did you eat pizza? Burger?
Entendi o finalzinho.
Pizza. No pizza. No pizza.
Ai, meu Deus, tá cortando. Se eu comi pizza ou se eu gosto
No
de pizza, eu não
translation.
entendi. Tá
No
cortando muito.
translation either. Come on. Pizza. Eat pizza.
No
No?
pizza.
All right. No problem. Thank you very much for joining the class. Well, I can see that we have a special guest here, and his name is Alec Freitas, I guess. Hi, how are you? Open your microphone and talk to us a little bit.
Pera. Hi, how are you? I'm fine. Não tá entendendo, meu Deus do céu.
Okay, but now I'm speaking to Alec Freitas. Thank you, Jacqueline. Alec, can you hear me? I think he can't.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm
Hello.
fine.
Very good. So we have a special guest here today. So everybody say hi, Alec. Yes.
Hi, class.
So what time is your class?
In my class is at 7.
7:30, I guess.
Yes, 7:30.
Oh, right.
At
So I can see that you speak a little bit of English, I guess. You
What?
understand English, right? You understand English. You can speak a little bit, I guess. So how did you learn English?
Marjorie.
Right, but did you know English before?
No, never.
Nothing about English.
Only music and games.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, thank you. It's very nice. So, very good, very good. Welcome to our class. Thank you very much for
Thanks.
joining the class today. Right, right, okay, thank you. Well, I think I have spoken to everyone here. So today, please, lesson number 5. Yes.
How can I say I'm gonna go to and it's pretty start English in English?
What?
How can I say it as the words? I'm gonna go to and it's pretty start in English.
Spiritual waste.
And
Agribusiness, I would say. Agribusiness and waste. Waste.
it's because the major release of water comes from the agribusiness.
Yes. I know. I know. Everybody knows that. But we have to take part in this. We have to do our best. Less shower and more paninha. I'm kidding. Take a shower as much as you can, as much as you want. But be aware that we need to save water. That's the point. All right, let's go. Lesson number 5. Ready, everybody? Let's go. First of all, you know the procedure. First of all, listen and repeat, right? Why don't you? How about? What do you suggest? I suggest you wear. Don't wear. That's a good idea. No, I don't want to. Okay, people, do you still have any questions about these words? Because I believe we have seen them like quite, quite a lot, many times. How about what about the usage of how about? What about how about? Do you know the usage of how about? Online. Who can tell me the difference between what about and how about? I think Sarah can do it. She's just arrived. Hi. Here. Sarah. Hello, how are you? You're just a little bit late, but I forgive you, right? Because I'm a nice person. I have a big heart, right? That's why I forgive you.
You're really fine.
Yes, I'm very kind. Thank you very much. Because you have the sensibility to realize I'm very kind. Thank you so much. But I have a question for you. What is the difference between what about and how about? How would you use how about and what about?
How about I think is from.
I think what about is quando tem outras opções, certo? Tipo, qual,
I think it's going to be nice if you continue in English. You don't have to explain. If you give me examples of how to use them, we can understand by the context, right? Continue.
For example, what about this one?
Okay.
And how about go to the shopping now?
That's it. How about sounds like more like a suggestion. For example, hey, how about a coffee now? And what about? It means that there might be an objection. Hey, what about my ice cream? You said coffee, but what about my ice cream? You promised me we would have an ice cream instead of having a coffee. Did you get the meaning? Okay. Right, if you don't have any questions, consolidation time now, okay? Let's go. Alec, is it okay for you?
Yes.
Good, all right. So, consolidation time, 2 minutes.
Lesson number 5.
Lesson number 5, yes. Okay, finished? No? Okay. 1 minute or 2. Okay. Go. Great. Who's going to help me with this one? I'd what? Like. Right? I'd like a tour of the site. Where do you want to go? I'm not sure. What do you suggest? Well, how about? Do you agree, guys? How about? Number 2. Come on. Number 2. What is it? In this case, we could say I want. In this case, I want to rent a car. Right? We say I'd like for people who are serving us somehow. But in this case, for example, that you want to have something and the person is not actually serving you, he's offering you something. Then you can say I want. But for people like serving you, then it's not really polite to say that you want something. In this case, you would say I'd like, to sound like more polite. But in this case, you could say I want, no problem. But I'd like could be as well. For how many days? Just one day with a driver. Yes. Okay. Okay. What about the last line? What is it? What about this package?
What is the difference between want and wanna?
Wanna. Wanna is more like for spoken English, for conversation. For example, you know, I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Could be, yes. But I want to talk to you. It's like spoken English, but you wouldn't. It's not really correct if you write this. It's like bad. It's like bad English. It's like bad grammar. It's not really polite. I mean, let's suppose that you have to email your boss. You wouldn't write I wanna, because it's not correct. It's something like spoken English, fine. Written English, no. I want to. Formal English, of course. Of course, if it's a letter to your friend, no problem. You could write I wanna, I'm gonna, that's fine. Informal situation. Formal situation, never write gonna nor wanna. Going to and want to. Remember this. Spoken English, it's fine. With your friends, people you know. But let's suppose that you are having like an interview, a job interview. If you say, I want to work here because I know that I can be very... No, don't say wanna. Want to. Okay? Formal situation, want to. Informal situations, wanna, and that's fine. Okay, when I say spoken English, it's like English that is, you know, spoken like on the street. With your friends, people you know, your family, whatever. Okay? People, is that okay? Okay, fine. Okay.
Teacher.
Yes.
One question.
Okay.
I wrote in last night. It's last line. Okay, do you want this package? Is it right?
You know what? Yes, it's right. I am of the opinion that if it makes sense, it's right. If it doesn't make sense, it's not right. It has to make sense. Even if your answer is a little bit different than his or hers, if it makes sense, it's right. Did you get it? Does it make sense, your answer? What's the meaning of make sense? Yes, faz sentido. If it makes sense, it's right. If it doesn't make sense, it's not right. Okay? Let's go, guys. Let's move on to the text. As you know, please listen and repeat. A hotel. Can I help you? Yes, we want to do some sightseeing. In the city? I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes, morning or afternoon? Well, I'm not sure. With a tour guide? Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Well, there's a night tour, too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and a show.
Oh, there's a night too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and a show.
No, I prefer a private tour by car.
No, I prefer a private tour by car.
Yes, why don't we take a full day tour with a driver?
Yes, why don't we take a full day tour with a driver?
That's a good idea. You can go where you want.
That's a good idea. You can go where you want.
Yes, we can visit the city center.
Yes, you can visit the city center.
And then go to a beach.
Then go to the beach.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Here's a list of prices.
Here's a list of bars.
Thanks.
Thanks.
So what are you laughing?
Falar mais alto, por favor, você pode falar.
Huh?
Falar pouco mais alto.
Speak louder. Thank you. So, what's the problem?
So, what's the problem?
My head, I have a headache.
My head, I have a headache.
I see.
I see.
And I'm hot.
I'm hot.
Okay, sit down here, I'll check your temperature.
Okay, sit down here, I will check your temperature.
What is it?
What is it?
It's quite high.
It's quite high.
I feel really bad.
I feel really bad.
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
I'm sorry?
Sorry?
Where are you from? You're not Brazilian.
Where are you from? You're from Brazil?
No, I'm German. I'm from Germany.
No, I'm German. I'm from Germany.
Is this your first visit here?
This is the first visit here?
Yes, I arrived yesterday.
Yes, I arrived here.
What's the weather like in Germany now?
What's the weather like in Germany now?
The weather?
The weather?
Yes, the weather, the temperature. Is it hot there?
Yes, the weather, the temperature is hot there.
Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold.
Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold.
Well, that's the problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water.
Well, there is no problem. Summer are very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit down in sun. Drink a lot of water.
Oh, yes, I see, yes.
Oh, yes, I see, yes.
I'm not going to ask you why, but I might know what you're laughing at. She always laughs at the way I say water instead of water. Water.
Excuse.
Water.
Yes, water is city, not city.
It's city, right? City.
No.
It's not city, it's city. It's city and full of water. It's not city and it's not water. You can say it like this if you want to, right? Only if you want to speak bad English. Sorry, no, just kidding. Okay, people, now you're gonna have like 5 minutes to mark down the words you don't know, and then you bring me questions. We solve the questions and then we rip it off. Come on, 5 minutes. Have a look at the text. Bring me lots of questions. Read the text as much as you can. Bring me every single word you don't know. Yes.
Sounds good is expression, right?
Yes, it sounds good. It's like, okay, good idea. Wow, it's nice for me. It seems to be good. It seems to be good.
And when you are answering for the people, you say sound good or something like that.
What?
when you ask for the people, sound good?
Hey, sounds good? Yeah, it's a
If
good
you
question.
use that.
Yes, sure. You could say, well, it sounds good for me. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan, it's the same. Sounds good, sounds like a plan. And it's nice for me.
What is sightseeing? Ah, já respondeu só, né?
What?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing. Well, yeah, I guess I have answered this one like quite a lot, many times. But it's like a tour. Like, you know, some specific places you see, like historic places or not. I mean, just a tour. You just go around the city. You say, I'm just saying the way you like it. City. It's like in Portuguese, that would be passeios em pontos turísticos de uma cidade, city tour. It's like a city tour as well. Sightseeing, sights. For example, like here we have like, I'd like a tour of the site. It's quite the same, like sightseeing, tour of the sites. Okay. Questions? Let's go. Sightseeing. I just explained the meaning of sightseeing. I just did. You did not pay attention. Passeios em pontos turísticos. And no more Portuguese here. Because I know that this one is very difficult. Sometimes when it's very difficult, I translate. But when it's not, I don't translate any longer. Okay, online. I want to know your questions. Well, I can see that Alec has a very nice dog. Look, is it a dog or a cat?
It's a cat.
A cat. What is it? What's its name?
Chassis.
Chassis. Chassis. Look at me. I love cats. I just love cats, especially with potato. It's fantastic. No, just kidding. I'm kidding. I love cats. I have a small one, yeah, and its name is Mimi. It's my passion. All right, online. I want to know if you've got questions. Come on. No questions. Number 2. Come on, guys. Number 2. Questions? You guys are very clever. You never have questions.
Eu ia perguntar se ele fala sunscreen, mas acho que dava de dica de fora.
Sunscreen. That's it. Sunscreen.
Protetor solar.
Sunscreen. That's it. Let me see. What's the meaning of quiet? Quiet. It's quite high. I think I've told you this like many times, maybe. Let's do it again. What's the meaning of quiet? Quiet in English is like it's not so much, not so little. Quiet. For example, it's quite expensive. It's not very expensive, but it's not cheap. It's quite expensive. Quite high. It's not very high. It's quite high. Not low, not high, really high, quite high. It's like middle. Quiet. Quiet is very used in spoken English, and especially British English. If you want to know if someone is British, you have to pay attention like, oh, it's quite good, it's quite high, but it's quite expensive, but it's quite well. They say quite, like, quite a lot.
In American.
Huh?
In American English.
American English? Not as much as British people. They say quite too, but not as much as that, right?
Quite and almost is the same. Almost.
What?
Almost.
Almost.
Yes.
Not really.
Almost expression.
Yes, but you wouldn't say, oh, it's almost expensive. No, you would say it's quite expensive in this case. Okay, people, if you don't have any questions, please rip it off, okay? I don't want to see any kind of laziness here. Rip it off. Rip it off is an expression for what? Who's gonna say that? Rip it off is an expression for what? Yvette, please tell us. What's the meaning of this expression? Rip it off.
Vamos lá. Repeat.
No.
Rip it off.
What's the meaning of rip it off? Arrebenta.
Ah, arrebenta. Eu tava esperando. Arrebenta.
Andrea, you're gonna be the first one. Please choose one of your friends and go. And then you're gonna. Alec is his first time here, so he's gonna have to learn how we do our dynamics. So, but he's gonna see how it works anyway. But Andrea, please be the first one. Choose one of your friends and go.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Ok. Não entendi muito o que ele falou, mas vamos lá. Meninas, quem quer começar?
Pode ser eu.
Então, pode começar então, Tainá com a Jaque, né? Não sei.
Pode ser. Jaque.
Oi, pode
Vamos.
ser.
E aí, vai querer
Eu
começar?
começo ou você começa?
Pode ser você.
Hotel. Can I help you?
Yes, we want to go some sightseeing.
I can city.
I'm not sure. What can you suggest?
Well, I don't think you think I city tour.
City tour?
Yes, morning. Afternoon.
Well, I'm not sure.
Aí é eu, né?
Mm-hmm.
I think I tour reading.
Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course.
No, I don't. I think I go to tour.
Oh, they are not a tour. Tour is very popular. It includes dinner and the show.
No, I did prefer. I prefer tour by car.
Yes, why don't we take a food day to tour with a driver?
Why? Good idea. You can do waiting you want.
Yes, we can visit the city center.
Want try to a build.
Sounds good.
Waiting is I listen often places.
Thanks. Eu começo?
Eu começo? Pode ser.
Tá, eu vou começar. So, what's the problem?
My agent, I have a headache.
I see.
And I hold.
Okay. Sit down here and check your temperature.
What is it?
It's quite high.
I feel bad.
Where are you from?
I'm sorry.
Where are you from?
You're not Brazilian?
No, I am German. I'm from Germany.
Is this your first visit here?
Yes, I visited yesterday. No,
What's the
yesterday. Tá certo.
like in Germany now?
Play in water.
Yes, the water, the temperature is hot there.
Hot? No, is winter. Out. Autumn is very cold.
Well, there's a problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use some sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water.
Oh yes, I see. Yes.
Certo.
Simone? Ou Ivete, não sei. Simone, Ivete.
Oi.
Oi, então. Eu achei que a minha internet deu problema aqui. Eu falei, meu Deus, será que eu perdi todo mundo?
Não, não perdeu não.
Não?
Vamos lá. Você quer fazer? Quer começar?
Não, pode começar.
Tá. A hotel, can I help you?
Yes, we want to do some sightseeing.
In the city?
I am not sure. What can you suggest?
Well, why don't you take a city tour?
A city tour?
Yes, morning or afternoon?
Well, I am not sure.
What, with a tour guide, I don't remember.
Yes, the kids are excellent. They speak English, of course.
No, I don't want a group tour.
Or there a night tour too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and show.
No, I prefer a private tour by car.
Yes, don't we take a full day tour? White driver.
That's a good idea. You can go where you want.
Yes, we can visit the city center.
And then go to a beach.
Sounds good.
Here is a list of fries.
Thanks.
Agora?
O 2. A doctor room. So what's the problem?
I have a headache.
I see.
And I'm hot.
Okay, sit down here. I'll check your temperature.
What is it?
It's quite high.
I feel really bad.
Where are you from?
I'm sorry?
Where are you from? You are not Brazilian?
No, I am German. I'm from Germany.
Is this your first visit here?
Yes, I arrived yesterday.
What's the weather like in Germany now?
The weather?
Yes, the weather. The temperature, is it hot there?
Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold.
Well, that's the problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water.
Oh, yes, I see. Yes.
Yes. Yes, Simone, Maria.
Simone, vai tu.
Com o André?
É, vai.
Não, tem outro menino também. Tem um aluno novo hoje.
É, tem um aluno novo.
Olha que nem.
É.
Você quer falar?
Quer que eu comece?
Gente, falta a Lari também.
É mesmo, falta eu.
Vai com quem então?
Então, o Colette.
E a Simone vai com a...
Depois eu vou com a Tainá ou com a Larissa?
Pode ser comigo.
Hey guys, did you go with Alec?
Yes.
Fine. Good. Continue.
Então,
Ok, quem vai começar?
André, assim.
Larissa.
Peraí, não conheço.
A Tainá, né? Isso.
Sou eu e o Alex.
Ok.
Tá. Eu começo. Can I help you?
Yes, we want to do some sightseeing.
In the city?
I'm not sure what you can suggest.
Well, why don't you take a city tour?
A city tour?
Yes, morning or afternoon?
Arrived yesterday.
Well, I'm not sure.
With a tour
With a
guide?
tour. Yes, the guides are excellent. Do you speak English, of course? Acho que eu tô lendo a sua parte. Tem 3 pessoas nessa
Não.
conversa.
Ai, meu Deus. Não, continua, eu leio essa aqui de baixo. Vai dar certo.
All right.
No, I don't want a group tour.
Order a night tour. It's very popular. It includes dinner and show. And a show.
No. No, I'd prefer a private tour by car.
Yes. Why don't we take a full day tour with a driver?
That's a good idea. You can go where you want.
Yes, we can visit the city center.
And then go to a beach.
Sounds good.
Here's a list of prices.
Thanks. Dr. Zoom?
So what's the problem?
My head. I have a headache.
I see.
And I'm hot.
Okay, sit down here. I will check your temperature.
What is it?
It's quite high.
I feel really bad.
Where are you from?
I'm sorry?
Where are you from? You're not Brazilian.
No, I'm German. I'm from Germany.
Is this your first visit here?
You read from me 1 and 2.
Yes. I arrived yesterday.
What's the weather like in Germany now?
The weather?
Yes, the weather. The temperatures. Is it hot here?
Hot? No. It's winter at home. It's very cold.
Well, that's a problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water.
Oh, yes. I see. Yes.
Quem é agora?
Falta só a Simone.
Eu e a Tainá. Tainá?
Okay.
Tainá?
Oi.
Quer começar?
Pode ser você. Eu comecei da outra vez.
Tá. Ótimo. Can I help you?
Yes, you want to some sightseeing?
In the seat?
I'm not sure. What can you suggest?
Well, why don't you take a city tour?
City tour?
Yes, morning or afternoon.
Well, I'm not sure.
Which a tour guides?
Yeah, the guys are excellent. They're speaking English, of course.
No, I don't want a group tour.
Oh, there. A night tour too is very popular. It includes a dinner and a show.
No, I did prefer a private tour by car.
Yes, why don't we take a full day tour with a driver?
That's a good day. You can go where you want.
Yes, we can visit the city center.
And then go to a beach.
Sounds good.
Here is a list of price.
Thanks. Pode começar?
Pode começar se quiser.
Tá. So what's the problem?
My head, I have a headache. Sorry.
Yes.
I see.
Indian hot.
Okay, sit down here. I check your temperature.
What is it?
It's quite high.
I feel very bad.
Where are you from?
I'm fine.
Where are you from? You are not Brazilian?
No, I'm German. I am from Germany.
Peraí, que eu acho que tem alguém chamando aqui em casa. Ah, não é ninguém não. Is this your first visit here?
Yes, I arrived. I arrived yesterday.
What's the weather like in Germany now?
The weather.
Yes, the weather, so, não sei falar. The temperature is hot here, there.
Hot. No, it's winter of 8 home. It's very good. Cold.
Well, there's a problem. It's summer here and very hot. It's suggest to use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water.
Oh, yes, I see, yes. Thank you.
Oh, I prefer a private tour by car. Yes. Why don't we take a full day tour with a driver? That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Visit a city center and then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here a list of price. Thanks. So what is the problem? I have I see. And I'm hot. Okay, sit down here. I will check your temperature. What is it? It's quite hot. I feel you. Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you from? You are not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. Is there first visit here? Yes. Where are we from? Here. Essa palavra.
Arrived.
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 Yes. What is the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather. Is hotter? Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cool. Well, that is the problem. It's summer here. Are very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh yes, I see. Yes.
Okay, Simone, please. Read the first and the second one for us.
Yeah.
Second.
First one and the second.
Os dois?
Yes.
Okay. A hotel. Can I help you? Yes. We want to do some I don't say. Sightseeing. In the city? I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes. Morning or afternoon? Well, I'm not sure. Which a tour guide? Guide, sei lá.
Guide. With a tour guide. Yes.
Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Or there is a night tour. True, it's very popular. It includes dinner and the show. No, I prefer a private tour by car. Yes, why don't we take a full day tour with a driver? That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Ai, caguei. Yes, we can visit the city center and then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here is a list of price. Thanks. A doctor's room. Ih, falei errado. So, what's the problem? My head. I have huge
Headache.
Headache. I see. And I'm hot. Okay, sit down here. I will check your temperature. What is it? Oh, it's quite high. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you from? You're not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I am from Germany. Is this your first visit here? First
Here?
visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday. Arrived yesterday. What's the weather? Weather, sei lá. Weather like Germany now. The weather. Yes, the weather, the temperature. The temperature.
Yes.
Is it hot there? Hot. No, it's winter. It's hot. It's very cold. Well, that's the problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use sun cream and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh, yes, I see, yes.
Good. Ivachi, please continue. 1 and 2, go.
A hotel. Can I help you? Yes, we want to do some sightseeing. In the city? I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes, morning or afternoon? Well, I'm not sure. With a tour guide? Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Or that is a night tour too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and a show. No, I would prefer a private tour by car. Yes, why don't we take a full day tour with a driver? That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Yes, we can visit the city center and then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here is a list of price. Thanks. A doctor's room. So what's the problem? My head, I have a headache. I see, and I'm hot. Okay, sit down here. I will check your temperature. What is it? It's quite high. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry? Where are you from? You are not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. It's your first visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday. What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather, the temperature. Is it hot there? Hot? No, it's sweet at home. It's very cold. Well, that's the problem. It's sun here and very hot. I'd suggested you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh, yes, I see, yes.
Cool. Lucas, please.
I'm not sure. What can you forget? Well, why don't you think you see it first? Yes, morning afternoon. Well, I'm not sure. Is it to the right? Yes, the driver is speaking first. No, I don't want to speak. Or there's a nice picture. That's also either sure. No, I prefer to read by car. I'm going to by car. Yes, why don't you think it's really true? It's a driver. There's a great key. The more you want. Yes, it can be the key to enter and go through the traffic road. Here's a little price. Solve the problem. I know. Never say, I see. I'm fine. Okay, see now here. Check temperature. What is it? Start with your lead. Where are you from? Sorry. Where are you from? There's no location. No, I'm there. Okay. Meeting is going to be here. Yes, I arrived here. What do I like to tell you now? Weather. Yes, where? Temperature. Is it from there? Hot? No, it's near. Very cold. Well, this is about 70. Very cold. I suggest you use some cream. Don't see the sun. Use a lot of water. Oh, yeah.
Very good. Andrea, please. 1 and 2.
O que está acontecendo aqui? O meu tá estranho. Você tá me ouvindo, professor? Eu não tô te vendo.
Tá bem baixo o seu.
Então, apareceu que meu plano de internet aqui já foi para cucuia.
Eita.
Bom, eu vou tentar falar então, tá?
Ok.
Não sei se pode ser um negócio estranho. A hotel. Can I help you? Yes. We want to do some sightseeing in the city. I am not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes. Morning or afternoon? Well, I am not sure. Watch a tour guide. Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Or there a night tour too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and a show. No, I'd prefer a private tour by car. Yes, why don't we take a full day tour? Watch a driver. That's a good idea. You can go where we want. Yes, we want, no, school. Yes, we can visit the city tour. Oh, the city center. And then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here is a list of price. Thanks. A Dr. Who. So what's the problem? My head. I have a headache. I have a headache. I see. Headache. I see. And I'm hot. Okay, sit down here. I'll check your temperature. What is it? It's quite high. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you from? You are not Brazilian. No, I am German. I am from Germany. Is this your first visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday. What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather. The temperature. Is it hot there? Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold. Well, that's the problem. It's summer here and very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh, yes, I see, yes.
Very good. Mary, please. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. Mary, please.
I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, I know you take a city tour. Yes, morning or afternoon? No, I'm not sure. Is it good, right? Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want to look tour. Or there is a light tour too. Very including dinner, the show. No, I think my car. Yes, I will take a vacation. That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Yes, we can visit the city center. Yes, then go to the cafe. Sounds good. Here's a list of prices. Thanks. So what's the problem? My head. I have a headache. I see. In your house. Okay, sit down here. And check your temperature. What is it? It's quite hot. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you from? You're not Brazil. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. Is this your first visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday. What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather. The temperature is hot there. Hot? No, it's winter and very cold. Well, that's the problem. Summer here is very hot. I suggested you want to sunscreen. Sit down, facing the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh, yes, I see. Yes.
Okay, thank you, Mary. And Taylor, please.
Can I help you? Yes, you went to some sightseeing in the city. I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes, morning or afternoon? Well, I'm not sure. With a tour guide? Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Oh, there, an art tour too. It's very popular. Is included dinner and a show. No, I do prefer a private tour by car. Yes, what do we take a full day tour with a drive? That's a good idea. You you can go where you want. Yes, you can visit the city center and then go to the beach. Sounds good. Very a little off price. Thanks. So what's the problem? My head. I have a headache. I see. And and I'm hot. Okay, I sit down here. I check your temperature. What is it? It's quite high. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry? Where are you from? You're not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. Yes, this first visit here. Yes. Como é que fala isso, professor?
What?
Como é que fala isso? Yes, I arrived. Arrived. Where's today? What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather. The temperature is hot there. Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold. Well, that's a problem. It's summer here and very hot. I should you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh yes, I see. Yes.
Okay, very nice. Larissa, please.
Can I help you? Yes, you want to do some sightseeing in the city? I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes, morning or afternoon. Well, I'm not sure. With a tour guide? Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Or there's a night tour too. It's very popular. It includes dinner, and a show. No, I prefer a private tour by car. Yes. Why don't we take a full day tour with a driver? That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Yes, we can visit the city center and then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here is a list of prices. Thanks. Doctor's home. So what's the problem? My head. I have a headache. I see. And I'm not hot. And I'm hot. Okay, sit down here. I'll check your temperature. What is it? It's quite high. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry? Where are you from? You're not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. Is this your first visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday. What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather, the temperature. Is it hot here? Hot there? Hot? No, it's winter at home. It's very cold. Well, that's the problem. It's sun here and very hot. I suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh yes, I see, yes.
Very nice. Jacqueline, please.
Can I help you? Yes. You want some vegan no vegan? I can sit in. I'm not feeding. What I can use feeding. Well, I don't take I teacher too. A teacher too. Sure. Yes, I'm morning or afternoon. Well, I'm not feeding. Eating I to giving. Yes, three giving. Eating excellent. Say speak English. Oh, of course. No, I don't. What are gluten too? War trading I nagan too. Two is very popular. Is included in dining. I sure not eating perfect. I privated to by car. Yes, I don't we take food food day food I know food day tour which and try them. Try a good idea. You can you waiting you want to. Yes, you can visit Trace Kitchen Center. Who and try to a build no say. So something another something good. Waiting is a listing often pricing. Thank you. So a doctor home. So what is the problem? My agent, I have a dating. I had a dating. I think what I have. Okay. Agent, don't waiting. I checking your temperature. What is it? Is it heat hygiene? I feel heat animals. Healed bad. Waiting from you from. I'm sorry. Waiting I'm you from. Waiting not Brazilian. No, I German. I'm from Germany. Is it you
Germany. I'm from Germany.
waiting? Germany. Is it you sister visitor waiting? Yes, added Amethyst. Yesterday? Yes, yesterday. What say either like is Germany? No, no. Wait, water. Yes, say water. Temperatura. Is it hot, hot waiting? Hot. No, is white. I common. Is it very cold? Well, train problem. Is it a summer waiting? Was it very hot? I suba you usam, ai não sei falar, usam
Sunscreen.
sunscreen. Ai não sei falar, sunscreen. I don't drinking, I spend soon drinking. I lost some of the lighting. Oh yes, I see yes.
Okay, Alec, thank you, Jacqueline. Alec, please.
Hi. A hotel. Can I help you? Yes, we want to do some sightseeing in the city. I'm not sure. What can you suggest? Well, why don't you take a city tour? A city tour? Yes, a morning or afternoon. Well, I'm not sure. With a tour guide. Yes, the guides are excellent. They speak English, of course. No, I don't want a group tour. Or there's a night tour too. It's very popular. It includes dinner and a show. No, I'd prefer a private tour. Big car. Yes. Why don't we take a full day tour with a driver? That's a good idea. You can go where you want. Yes, we can visit the city center and then go to a beach. Sounds good. Here's a list of prices. Thanks. A doctor's room. So what's the problem? My head. I have a headache. I see. And I hot. Okay, sit down here. You check your temperature. What is it? It's a quiet here. I feel really bad. Where are you from? I'm sorry. Where are you? Sorry. Where are you from? You're not Brazilian. No, I'm German. I'm from Germany. Is it your visit? Is this your first visit here? Yes, I arrived yesterday.
Right. Yes.
Arrived yesterday. What's the weather like in Germany now? The weather? Yes, the weather. The temperature. Is it hot here? Hot? No, it's a winter at home. It's a very cold. Well, that's the problem. It's a summer here and very hot. I'd suggest you use sunscreen and don't sit in the sun. Drink a lot of water. Oh, yes, I see. Yes.
Okay, that's really good. People, very quickly, consolidation time now, very quickly. It's not going to take longer than a minute. Let's go. You see, sometimes we have a lot of time, it's just one lesson. We have to actualize the time. Sometimes it's really hard to do it. But anyway, let's go. Match the suggestions to the problem. So I'm bored. What is it?
Try something different.
Try something different. Okay, I'm hot.
Take a shower.
Why don't you take a shower? Take a shower, you see? It's my book. I'm hungry. I suggest a nice pizza. I really feel like having a pizza tonight. I'm tired. Why don't you take a rest? Because I can't. I have to stay here all day long. I can't take any rest.
Teacher,
Yes.
Is this your first visit here? Is right?
Yes.
For example, it's not, this is your first visit here. Or you could say,
She was my student. So lovely. Could be, is this your first visit here? Is it your first visit here? Both could be.
it's the same.
The same, yes. Questions, people? We still have 10 minutes. Ask me questions. Yes.
Is headache right, correct? Or must be headache?
What? I'm sorry.
I want to know if I speak headache, it's correct or wrong? It's wrong.
You mean headache?
Headache.
No, it's headache. Ick. It's not itch, headache. No, it's headache. Okay, there's only one way of saying this word, which is headache. Headache. And there's another one actually, but it's migraine. But it's different. Headache, dor de cabeça. Migraine, enxaqueca. Migraine. Okay? People ask me questions.
Teacher,
Yes. Alec?
sorry. What is it? Take a rest.
Take a rest. You know, sometimes you are very tired. Oh, I'm tired. I'll take a rest. Did you get the meaning?
Yes.
That's it. Very tired. Not really sleepy. You take a rest. You mean you just relax. Just relaxing now. You don't need to sleep. You take a rest. You just relax. You don't do anything else. Did you get the meaning?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, good. You guys have questions? No questions? Hey, I'd like to propose something new for us. Maybe, I think we're gonna have time tomorrow. I want you to think of one word, which is sustainability. Sustainability. Okay, sustainability. Right? Sustainability. Huh? What? What's the meaning of sustainability? Yes, that's it. I want you guys to bring me three words related to sustainability. Then we can develop a subject tomorrow. Beginning of the class, okay? You guys, 3 words related to sustainability, and then we can have like a conversation, a real deep conversation about something that is really, really important nowadays, which is sustainability. Because you know, guys, a project, I mean, it's cidadão bilingue, right? And the conception of the place is totally, has, you know, lots of things like to do with sustainability. So 3 words about sustainability, okay? Right? Yvette, do you have any questions? I can see by your face that you didn't get what I asked you.
I don't understand.
Okay, I'm gonna write here.
3 words
Okay,
tomorrow.
just a moment.
About it?
Right? That's it. Okay, easy. But listen, guys. It has to be in English, okay? I think I don't have to say that. I think it's obvious. It has to be in English. 3 words in English, of course. Right? Do you still have any questions? No? If you don't have any questions, please, now you can close your book. You can pack it up. You can get ready to go, but you're not allowed to go yet. Okay, just relax. Stretch your body. Stretch it out like this. And yeah. Ivati, talk to me.
How was your weekend?
Okay, you seem to have questions. Please ask me your questions if you've got questions.
What?
No questions.
For class? No.
No questions now. Okay. So guys, I think it's gonna be really nice because like here we can have like conversations because you are able to speak, you're able to express yourself in English. So I think, I believe, I sense, I get the sense that we can have some deep conversations about deep subjects, problems, or not problems, but things that we have to think. Things that we have to maybe to think and rethink in order to have an opinion. And I think it's going to be like a good exercises, like giving opinions in English. Maybe it's going to be like a new way, a good opportunity to expand our vocabulary and ways of, expressing ourselves in English.
I have a question for you.
Yes, ask me a question.
When I wrote my British English,
What?
my British English is good.
Your British English is good. Oh yes, I have to say that it's getting better. You still need to practice a little bit more, but it's getting better, by the way.
No, for me, American English is still better. But British English.
I'm sorry to say that, but as I said, there is no American English. There is English and mistakes. Accept it or not. There is English and mistakes. I'm kidding. Pete would say that actually. Pete, because he's British, right? I think you've seen him, right? You've talked to him. You have talked to Pete. You have seen Pete here, right? He's the pedagogical director, and he's British. He's from Brighton. He was born in Brighton, but he was raised in London. So he has a really strong accent, actually. And it's really strong, I mean, because he speaks Cockney English. I think I have mentioned about Cockney accent here. Have I?
I don't know.
I think I have. Cockney is a kind of accent in England, especially in London. It's like West London. Yes, sometimes they don't pronounce the T's. Like they use like the glottal T all the time. Glottal T. They would say glottal T. Can I have a bottle of water? So they don't pronounce the T sometimes. It's really funny. It's beautiful, by the way, but it's really funny sometimes. It's beautiful, yes. And all right, guys, thank you very much for the class. I hope to see you here tomorrow. Don't forget 3 words about sustainability, and then we're going to be able to have a very deep conversation about something that is really, really, really important. Everybody should be concerned about, which is sustainability, waste of water, environment, potential threats, sea, forest, deforestation, lots of things that we can talk about tomorrow at the same time, the same place, and see you tomorrow, and thank you very much. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.